Happy Easter, everyone, and thanks for joining us here on California Live. I'm your host, Heather Dawson. As always, let's start off with some of the best headlines in California. Well, due to the budget crisis, the University of California system is offering some changes. More online courses, a 3-year plan to earn a bachelor's degree, and greater acceptance of out-of-state students who can pay higher fees. Some San Diego veterans are getting around the city in style thanks to a recent donation from a disability rights organization. 17 vets were awarded Segways during a special ceremony at the Midway Museum. Bakersfield, instead of paying big at the pump, one gas company is donating big bucks to help others. Chevron awarded Cal State Bakersfield $500,000 to help increase training for individuals with roots in Kern County in the fields of math, science, technology, and engineering.
I'm Audra Stafford, and this week on California Life, we're launching our brand new Paso Robles Cabs of Distinction Spotlight Series. We're going to kick things off with Georgette Copes, who takes us to beautiful wine country for a look at some unique winery experiences.
Paso Robles was named Wine Region of the Year by Wine Enthusiast magazine and is quickly gaining recognition for their Cabernets and Red Bordeaux varietals. Set between Los Angeles and San Francisco, this beautiful wine region offers a variety of unique winery experiences. Perhaps one of the most thrilling is offered by Margarita Adventures at the historic Santa Margarita Ranch in the Paso Robles wine country. Here at this true California landmark, you will embark on 5 distinct zip lines spanning more than 4,500 total feet, starting with an epic 1,200-foot valley crossing and finishing with a breathtaking 1,800-foot ride over vineyards. Your tour concludes with an optional wine tasting at Ancient Peaks Winery, featuring Cabernet Sauvignon, Malbec, and other wines grown on the ranch. As California Life continues on this spectacular wine journey, we discovered some valuable lessons about the entire process of Cabernet winemaking and sampling wines from the barrels.
We try and give people a behind-the-scenes experience. We do our barrel room experience, and we walk people through the barrel room. They get to sample French oak versus American oak, and we always finish it off with a little barrel sample.
Michael Mooney is the proprietor and winemaker at this charming boutique winery, Chateau Margine. Along with his family, he fulfilled a dream to plant a vineyard and build a winery back in 1998.
This is our wine thief, so we go along and steal some wine out of various barrels, and we make a different blend almost every weekend for people, and they get to see the wine crafted in their glass. We start with Cab, we add Merlot, we add some French oak. We actually craft the wine in their glass.
Moving on to our next destination.
Paso Robles is deeply entrenched with Cabernet. It's over half of the 26,000 acres is planted in Cabernet Sauvignon, so Cab is definitely king in Paso Robles.
We found the perfect place for a train enthusiast.
We do a concert once a month called Trainwreck Fridays, where the community comes out for a barbecue and looks at the sunset and dances into the night. We have different blends that feature Cabernet Sauvignon, like the Trainwreck is actually our high-end blend that features Cabernet Sauvignon in the blend.
Pomar Junction is a lush, family-owned and operated vineyard and winery. Surrounded by vines, picturesque views, and real old-fashioned train cars, Pomar Junction can make your special day truly unforgettable. Another place that offers quiet serenity and as well as a gourmet bite to eat while touring wine country is the Cass Vineyard and Winery. You'll find 4 different varieties of Cabernet in their vineyard.
Well, what's really unique about our place is that we have a wine and food pairing opportunity when you come here wine tasting. All the items on our cafe menu go really well with Cabernet.
Truly a wonderful destination for lunch, executive chef Jacob Lovejoy uses all local ingredients and cures his own meat for his special dishes. Meanwhile, in the heart of Westside Paso Robles on Vineyard Drive, Hammer Sky Winery and Inn offers it all to those who visit. The vineyard is a gem with a historic century-old 4-bedroom farmhouse that has been transformed into an elegant bed and breakfast nestled among the vines. Hammer Sky is a photographer's dream and is known for hosting upscale weddings and special events. Owners Doug and Kim enhanced the historic site to be a working winery and inn that they could share with others. Dow Vineyards is right up there too.
When people visit our winery, first of all, they're on top of the world, where you can look around and admire the beauty of the Central Coast. But what you're going to find is a very French terroir that has the same soil as the beautiful vineyards in France have, but blessed with the beautiful climate that we have in California.
A one-of-a-kind experience on Dow Mountain, stunning 2,200-foot elevation views, beautiful any time of year, and delight in some of the most fabulous wines here at the magnificent Dow Vineyards.
When people come to Paso Robles, they can expect to taste some really world-class Cabernet that really reflect a great terroir that's going to give you natural acidity, great color, beautiful balance. All these things can be found right here in Paso Robles.
Paso Robles celebrates Cabernet with an annual event hosted by the Paso Robles Cab Collective. Dow Winery owner and member Daniel Dow is looking forward to the Cabs of Distinction Gala.
My favorite thing about the Cabs of Distinction Gala is where you can actually taste all these wines under one roof and see the beautiful terroir that can be expressed through all these wines that are being poured there.
We're really looking forward to this event. What we're really looking forward to is all the trade, the media, the guests that have come to this area, really discover Paso Robles, not only as a great wine region, but the king of wines, Cabernet. Paso nails Cabernet.
As general manager of the La Quinta Inn and Suites, Victor Pop is excited about the upcoming event as well, especially the fact that it attracts more cab lovers to his hotel, which offers a special perk to those visiting wine country.
We offer this wine hour for our guests to give our guests a little piece of Paso Robles. They come and they visit this beautiful area, and for them to get a little taste and experience this Paso Robles region is special for us.
Ben Mayo, winemaker at Eberly Winery, known for their wine cave tours and dog-friendly setting, lets us know what we can expect from a Paso Robles Cabernet.
They can expect great value and great quality from Cabernets at Eberly, and also incredible ageability. These cabs age gracefully and beautifully over time.
Eberly Winery also carries a lot of winemaking history.
Gary Eberly co-founded the AVA back in 1979, was our first vintage, and we've been going strong for 35 years.
Over at the stunning Villa San Juliet Winery, owners and American Idol executive producers Nigel Lithgow and Ken Warwick created this luxury destination as a way to share the good life. Winemaker Matt Ortman shares why cabs grow so well in the Paso Robles region.
The cab vines do very well in our abundance of sunlight and then our cool nights, as well as our soils here. We have great well-drained soils that provide a lot of character to the wine.
And final stop, the Vina Robles Amphitheater. Two of California's great compositions meet as exceptional Vina Robles Cabernet Sauvignon and intimate live music are paired to create an unforgettable wine country experience. The 3,300-seat boutique amphitheater is nestled on a picturesque oak-dotted hillside in Paso Robles and is host to America's top performers. Enhance your live music by enjoying wine under the stars at the concert. For more information and tickets for the annual Cabs of Distinction event, visit PasoRoblesCab.com. I'm Georgette Copes reporting for California Life HD in Paso Robles wine country.
And still to come, she starred in one of the most famous movies of all time. I had the pleasure of interviewing Charmian Carr about her role as Liesl from The Sound of Music. Her memories next.
Welcome back. Big news from Beverly Hills. Celebrity plastic surgeon Dr. Andrew Orden has discovered an anti-aging breakthrough called Fill and Freeze. And he's giving away 1 million bottles free.
I've spent nearly 30 years looking for an effective, instant breakthrough to reduce the appearance of wrinkles that can be applied topically instead of with surgery or invasive medical techniques. And I finally found it with Derm Exclusives Fill and Freeze.
Wow, I'm young again. I don't feel like an old lady. The lines are gone.
Oh my God, wow. I can't believe it. It looks really good. It gives you a whole new confidence.
It definitely took 10 years off. If I went to a dermatologist here in the city, I would pay $300-400 for this.
I know you're wondering what Derm Exclusive can do for you. Well, you don't have to wonder. You can order it right now and try it for yourself absolutely risk-free. And here's how.
Call now during this special direct-to-consumer offer and you won't pay $120. Today, you can get your own instant results with Fill and Freeze for only $59. But that's not all. Today, we're taking another $20 off, so now you can get this instant wrinkle-removing miracle for the low price of only $39.95. And as part of our 1 million bottle giveaway, Dr. Orden is including a second $60 bottle of Fill and Freeze free. That's nearly $120 of Fill and Freeze for only $39.95. Dr. Orden will even include his MicroPure resurfacing pads, intensive repair serum, and Collagen Lift moisturizer, a $200 value, free. Order now and we'll even upgrade your order to express delivery. That's a $15 value, free. Plus, you even get to try it risk-free for 30 days with our money-back guarantee, but you must call to order. Call 1-800-619-1871. That's 1-800-619-1871. Order now.
Hi, this is Steven Tyler, and I love California Life.
Hey, I'm Christina Perry, and I love California Life.
We love California Life.
Hi, I'm Joe Buck, and I love California Life.
Hi, I'm Nick Barrios, fashion designer. You may know me from Project Runway, and you're watching California Life.
I am 16, going on 17. I know that I'm naive. Fellows I meet may tell me I'm sweet, and willingly I believe.
In 1964, our in-studio guest was chosen to play the role of Liesl Von Trapp for the film The Sound of Music, which went on to become one of the most beloved films of all time. And in early 2000, she co-authored a book detailing her experiences making the movie and living her life as Liesl. And in 2001, she released her second book entitled Letters to Liesl. Charmian Carr joins us now in studio. Charmian, thank you so much for coming.
You're very welcome.
And this has been a real pleasure. Obviously a fan of the movie, and now my daughters, a whole new generation experiencing The Sound of Music, which has held on from generation to generation. Why do you think?
It's truly amazing. I did a sing-along a couple of years ago, and I was signing my book at intermissions, and I had a little 6-year-old come up to me, and I was signing her book, and she said, well, you know you have blue eyes, and you know you sound like Liesl, but you don't really look like Liesl. And I said, well, it was a long time ago. And this little girl said, no, it wasn't. I just saw it.
Aww.
It doesn't seem to age. These little ones think it's a brand new movie, and they love the music, and they love the story, and they love the scenery. And I think all of those things make it survive.
It does, and really the music. We just don't have those kind of lyrics and that kind of music in today's films. And also just the purity, and it's still something you enjoy. You don't need to go down a bad route to enjoy a good movie, and it's really nice. And I know you mentioned on your website that the music really is a celebration, and it brings a lot of wholesome part to the movie, and something we'd like to see more of.
Absolutely. Well, music is therapeutic for all of us. Music and dancing and singing, and you know, it's just what life is meant to do, to be happy and to
keep going.
That.
And I think too, just the fact that you said you've had so many emails and letters through the years. I mean, how has that affected you in your own life?
Well, you know, I'm not sure where Charmian ends and Liesl begins, because it's been so many years that I have been both. I had a journalist say to me once, why don't you just change your name to Liesl? It's easier to say than Charmian. So I thought, well, maybe.
And it's a beautiful name. It really is.
Thank you.
One thing that comes to my mind is it's coming back. You know, the Sound of Music sing-alongs, we just bought tickets. We're taking my girls. And the movie, because it was a true story and based on a true story, and it's something that is going to last through the years, but do you think that we're going to see this kind of movie, a new movie being created that's like The Sound of Music in the future?
I don't know. Hopefully with all the press on the young actresses, who I won't mention, who are going to change their ways, maybe the studio will realize that, you know, people still do want to see wholesome films. They don't have to see all this violence in films.
And tell us a little bit of the background of how you got picked for the movie. You weren't 16, you're a little bit older.
It was just kind of being in the right place at the right time. My mother had been in the business, and an agent friend of hers called and said, they can't find Liesl. They've started production without her. I know you have 3 daughters, and isn't one over 16, over 18, and looks 16, and can sing and dance and act? And my mother just said, well, Charmian looks young, and she sings and dances. And I went on the interview, and that was that. There was no one else there because they'd started production. And so I wasn't nervous. So it just was something.
You probably didn't know it was going to be as big as it is, did you, at the time?
Of course not.
No.
No. I didn't know who Julie Andrews was or who Christopher Plummer was. And I had wanted to travel to Europe, and we were going to Salzburg, and I thought, well, this is just the best thing.
And it really was. I know that you talk a lot about your experiences in several books that you can order on your website. And you go through all of your experiences and the characters, and you're still friends with many of the characters in the movie today. And of course, I also read that you have certain books that you can't buy in the bookstores anymore, but they can still get them through you on your website.
Yes.
And we have your website. We've had it up on the screen, so if anyone's interested, they can contact you through your website. And we wish you the best of luck. Thank you so much for coming on our show, Charmian.
You're very welcome. My pleasure.
Coming up next, we're giving you the good life and the great outdoors at one vacation destination.
Taste, celebrate, discover with the Paso Robles Cab Collective as they present the 3rd annual Cabs of Distinction Grand Tasting on May 2nd. A celebration of Cabernet Sauvignon and Red Bordeaux varietals perfected in Paso Robles. Cabs of Distinction will be held at the beautiful River Oaks Hot Springs and includes tastings of over 75 Cabernet and Red Bordeaux varietals from more than 25 wineries. Get your tickets now at PasoRoblesCab.com.
Founded by Jacques Lubin and his partners in 1990, Inkplan USA has helped thousands of entrepreneurs to form legal entities throughout the world. Our clients have also made productive use of the various services that we offer: initial company registrations, bank consulting, virtual office services, and more. Inkplan's clientele continues to grow primarily from customer referrals. We are affiliated with Corporate Holding Services, a highly respected Delaware firm that advises large U.S. and international corporations.
Attention! If you currently wear eyeglasses or contact lenses, stay tuned for an important message. Are you tired or frustrated with bothersome eyeglasses and contact lenses? If you answered yes, then LASIK might be just what you're looking for. And at the LASIK Vision Institute, our LASIK procedures now start at just $2.99 per eye. The LASIK Vision Institute's nationwide network of eye surgery centers offer the most comprehensive, reliable, and affordable vision improvement services available. With over 900,000 procedures performed since 1999, our independent surgeons are changing the way people just like you see the world. Call now to talk to a LASIK Vision Institute counselor and schedule a free evaluation. A $200 value, free. And for a limited time, LASIK procedures start at just $2.99 per eye. Plus, be sure to ask about our 0% interest finance programs.
Call 1-800-235-8106. 1-800-235-8106.
Hi, this is Steven Tyler, and I love California life.
Hey, I'm Christina Perry, and I love California life.
We love California life.
Hi, I'm Joe Buck, and I love California life.
Hi, I'm Nick Barrios, fashion designer. You may know me from Project Runway, and you're watching California Life.
Well, for the past 9 years, 2 Central Valley staples have partnered to make the perfect pairing. California Life's Monique Soltani takes us to Yosemite for this week's wine segment.
From blending and bottling to mixing and mingling, we're taking you inside and showing you some of the sweet surprises at this year's Wine Masters Weekend at Tenaya Lodge at Yosemite.
Quickly through the kitchen. It's chaos right now. It's controlled chaos.
The Central Valley's top chefs and award-winning winemakers headed for the hills to show off their skills.
Wine Masters Weekend is happening right now, and it's very, very exciting. We've invited some chefs from the Ahwahnee, from the Lodge, Lodge in the park, and of course Klaus from Fresno State. You know, for 9 years now we've paired up with Fresno State.
We are the only university that is licensed to produce and bottle wine, which means our students handle the growing of the grapes as well as the production of the wine in our commercial winery. We use only grapes from the San Joaquin Valley, an area that is by most wine aficionados' opinions, not where you're going to find award-winning wines being produced. These wines are student wines, and to date, in major competitions, we have won over 300 medals.
Foodies and wine wannabes from across the Golden State came to Tenaya to get their hands dirty in the lap of luxury, learning from innovators in the industry. You don't have to travel around the world to get world-class cuisine.
Buy local and use local. I think that's important to utilize the farmers down the street, as well as the wine growers, as well as the wine bakers.
The Tenaya Lodge actually was the first big account that we had that really supported us as a winery and our wine bar and inn as well, and they started carrying 4 of our wines, the medal winners, in Ember's restaurant here, and really helped us. The community of Oakhurst has really rallied around us. It's a great community, and it's really a strong community in the sense that people really help each other and take care of each other, and it's been a great home for us.
Whether you come to this home away from home in the heart of the Sierras for wining and dining or touring and exploring, there's always something cooking at Tenaya.
I've cooked for some 30 years now. Favorite thing for me is the thing I'm working on at that moment. Whatever it may be, it's exciting. Right now I'm working on the Wine Masters weekend, so I have a 6-course meal to put out this evening, and it's going to be wonderful with the help of the Fresno State students. Everybody with me?
Yes, sir.
Excellent.
Bringing you the best of California from Tenaya Lodge at Yosemite, I'm Monique Saltani for California Life.
And lastly, we want to end our show with a wonderful way to remember our late reporter, Tom Sparks. His family and friends have set up a scholarship fund at USC's Annenberg School of Communication to help graduate students in broadcast journalism achieve their dreams. The scholarship will be awarded to students who share in Tom's love of life, show a commitment to the field that Tom held so dear, and who display a touch of Tom's eclectic personality that we got to see on California Life. We hope that through this scholarship, Tom's legacy at USC will live on for generations to come. Please go to our website for more information, and you can also watch any part of our show that you might have missed. Have a wonderful Easter weekend. We'll see you next time.
And if you want these kind of dreams, it's Californication.
Hi, this is Steven Tyler, and I love California Life.
Hey, I'm Christina Perry, and I love California Life.
We love California Life.
Hi, I'm Joe Buck, and I love California Life.
Hi, I'm Nick Barrios, fashion designer. You may know me from Project Runway, and you're watching California Life.